All right, so by now I'm pretty sure you all have seen the news that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have nominated the former Chief of Defence Staff, Christopher Musa, for the position of Minister of Defence. And this is because the seat of the Minister of Defence is currently vacant because the Minister of Defence had resigned. Badaru, in the name of Badaru Abubakar. So he resigned about 2-3 days ago. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying that they should bring back the Chief of Defence Staff who they sacked before. They just removed him out of office mysteriously. Nobody knew why they removed him. So now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is bringing him back. And when I saw the news, I laughed. You know why I laughed? Because to be very, very honest, sometimes politics don't make these people see the truth and don't make these people see people that are capable. Now let me tell you something about Christopher Musa, right? On the 14th of June 2025, an attack happened in Yelwata where some herdsmen buried over 200 persons in their homes in Yelwata, Benue State. They even set them ablaze. They burned them with fire. On the 14th/15th was when this thing happened. So on the 15th morning, when I heard the news early in the morning, I went to Yelwata. When I got to Yelwata, because I noticed that our media were not going there to go and cover it. The attack happened on the 13th. So I went there on the 15th morning. So when I got there, I went to the scene. It was horrible. I covered the whole scene. I made a video of it, went to different rooms. If you go back to the video, even though for some reason, Instagram, Facebook, all over social media, it has been deleted. I'm sure it will be on Twitter. Anyway, so I took a video. Some people will say fire don't burn. They burn children inside their house. You know, they light their fire everywhere. They bite people like animal. So when I posted it online, it raised a lot of awareness, right? In less than 3 hours, I had over 50,000 comments on that post, right? So it went so viral. The government were forced to put attention on Benue State, and they started going to Benue State. The police were there, army were there. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he was going to come. The whole attention was on Benue State. So after that, on the 17th, the Chief of Defence Staff he appeared on Channels TV, and then he was asked some questions. The response he gave, I was not pleased with that, and as a result of that, I was so angry because I was traumatized. I went to Benue State, I saw the thing firsthand, and I started thinking, now God, shey this kind of thing happen to us. So when he said that thing on Channels, me, I blast him. I no go lie, I blast the man. So this was the day. This was on the 17th of June. I said, the speech from the CDS, General Christopher Musa, on Channels News about what might be the cause of the Benue massacre by herdsmen just unlock another fear in me. At this point, to the great people of Nigeria, may our ancestors be with us. So when I posted this, on the 19th, around 10, they just told me that army were looking for me. I said, army, okay? They said, yes. I panicked. That's which while I'll get with army. I can't remember, say, I don't blast Christopher Musa. I say, wow. Anyways, I just said, no, wahala, let's go. Because two things came into my head. If they won't buy me, they don't buy me. Since they already know where I did, and they don't know how to track me. So let's go. I didn't know who was looking for me. They just say army was looking for me. Next thing I enter moto. They drove me. Boom. We got to Asokoro. When we got to Asokoro, we entered into the military base. When we got into the military base, we just drove out. Bam! When they opened the door, guess who I saw? Christopher Musa. When I saw him, I see the person when I blast online. I looked the man like this. This was on the 19th. This was at around maybe 11:30-ish. No, 10:30-ish. Then when we entered, they now told everybody to go outside, that they should leave the both of us to sit down. Then we sat down. Then he looked at me. He said, very dark man. I said, sir. He said, I know you. I said, yes, nice to meet you, sir. He said, do you know why I brought you here? I said, no, sir. He said, I need your help. Nah. I was looking at the man like, what? He said, I need your help. I said, sir, help on what? He said, you need to tell me everything that you noticed when you went to Yelwata. You were the first person with a camera that went there. People didn't go there. People were scared to go there. So you should tell me everything you noticed that day when you go to Yelwata. and what you think and the information that you might have gathered after the whole Yelwata thing. Coincidentally, before I came to Christopher Musa, I was in contact with some people that I believe were part of, or not really part of, the people that know the history of what is happening between the Fulanis in Benue. As a matter of fact, I was already talking to some Fulani. As a matter of fact, we had arranged a meeting with them, myself, to go into the bush. I was going to go into the bush to go and meet them, right? So I told him, I said, sir, because you asked, this is what I found out. These are videos. Because the Fulanis, they also sent me videos. They sent me a lot of videos about how they don't take by them. I can't tell them, say, even when I said videos there everywhere, how far? What is really going on? Like, when does this stop? The people of Benue have gone through attacks severally. At what point? This attack have been repeated on the people of Benue. At what point does this stop? Do you need me to come and ask your guy what is happening? Is he willing to speak? They said he's willing to speak. Told me. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to come. Give me a location. They said they can't give me a location like that. But when I'm ready, they'll tell me how to come. Now, guess why these people spoke to me? They told me one thing. They said, you very dark man, we talk to you because you don't collect money. That was when I knew that integrity had brought me far. They said they were willing to speak to me because I don't collect money. Basically, these people observe. They have seen that very dark man does not do adverts, he does not do promotions and all that, he does not collect money, right? So they were talking to me, sending me videos. I can't post those videos here, but I have them on my phone. But I can't post those. They sent me different videos of their cows that were buyed. I have a particular video where one of them was giving fuel to drink. A lot of them were burned. Different. He was also sending me a lot of videos. Then me said, on the other hand, I was sending him to that. When I said don't buy a lot of people, so where do we go from here? So I tabled everything to the then Chief of Defence Staff, Christopher Musa. When he saw everything, he just said, okay, thank you very much. We'll take it up from here. Please, whatever information you have, you should let me know. This is a picture for those of you who don't say now talk. Then we took this picture that day, as you can see, on the 20th of June 2025. That's when we took this picture. Other people for carry and go post online. Imagine when they know, say, I need the Chief of Defence Staff for a house. This is when you are finding out, right? Because it was classified. But now I feel they need to say it because now I see. Because the reason why I'm talking now, when they said they had removed him as the Chief of Defence Staff, I just shook my head. You know why I shook my head? Because that man is a man that was looking for solution. For that man to call very dark man to come to his house and look at me in my eyes. This is the Chief of Defence Staff, bro. He looked at me in my eyes and told me that I need your head. That's somebody that is not ashamed to get information from anywhere. There's no pride whatsoever. Anything that will make him help the country is in for it. This is somebody that wants the country to move forward. So if he can come down to come and ask very dark man, that is above very dark man, is way above my level, right? If he can come down to say, okay, yes, this man can literally say, boys should go and catch me and buy me. This soldier wants me, buy me. But he called me. He humbled himself to say, I need your help. Meaning that this man can go anywhere to ask for information to make sure he correct the security of the country. So the day that I saw that they removed Christopher Musa, I just shook my head. I don't talk, but since that day I don't make any comments. I didn't say one thing till today when I talk. And the only reason why I'm talking today is because I have heard that they've nominated him for the they have nominated him for the Minister of Defence. To be very, very honest, me, I'm not a politician, but you see that single act from Christopher Musa to call me to his house to ask me questions and what I know and start telling me that anything I get from now on, please, I should send it to him, I should alert him, that should alert the military, and I should alert him. That's anything he will let me know. I know how many things I've called him for after then. I say, Ogasa, the whole thing that happened in Edo State, it was him I called. I said, Oga, they demolish this place, I knew. I sent it to him. Did I mention that online? No. So if they're nominating him, I just hope he gets the position. I just hope so. But if he doesn't, mashallah. But I just hope, because that man is really passionate about the country. And it's not even about clouds. Because waiting, the man will clap for him. You know, waiting. You never saw this picture online if I didn't show you today. Anyways, I just hope he's been given the position as the Minister of Defence. Listen, no, don't play. As you go along, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.